Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Astrology free basic course. Today we will go through lesson number 2. Your astrologer, psychic reader and occult science consultant M.R. Rahman, Canadian identity as RayMo Alexandre, in your service since 1986. My YouTube channel youtube.com/@RayMo Magic 777, Gmail ID RayMo Magic 777 @gmail.com. Let's go to the lesson number 2 and try to see what is a horoscope. So what is a horoscope? Lesson number 2. In first lesson, I gave you the brief introduction to the astrology. What is required, what information is needed to cast a horoscope. In this lesson, I will explain you and will show you to what the horoscope looks like in actual and why the information to cast the horoscope is essential. Also, here I will prove you if your information is not correct, then what could happen, how it can differ the life events or wrong information. Let's go to another page. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the horoscope. This round circle is the horoscope. Over here, the outer ring, the light blue ring, shows the zodiac signs. There are 12 zodiac signs all around, and this smaller inner circle is our earth, and these small glyphs and cartoons, these are the planets, and these oblique squares are houses. There are 12 houses, one starting from 1 all around up to 12 houses, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Each house represents a specific sphere and life events of a person's life or a country, even a sports match. So, and these are the planets, as I told you, small glyphs, these are the planets. So the important thing is why the data is important. Now this is the horoscope. Whose horoscope is this? Mr. Donald Trump, the upcoming 47th President of United States of America. 14th of June 1946 he was born, 10:54 a.m. morning time. 10:54 morning he was born in the city of New York. So when this is his actual birth data. So I took this birth data, I cast this horoscope, on the basis of this horoscope I predict on my YouTube channel just before American election that Mr. Donald Trump will win and he will be the 47th president. That YouTube video is available on in my YouTube channel. You can see it over there. Now, what is the significance of this date, 14th of June? I told you in previous lesson this data is the one astrologer based on this data will calculate this horoscope round figure. If this data is not correct, whatever I will predict from this horoscope will go wrong. Now, most people they know their date of birth, most people they know their city of birth, but 80 to 90% people make mistake in time of birth. They don't know their time of birth. There is another way to do it, but if this birth time is not accurate, whatever the astrologer will predict by casting the horoscope may go wrong. So I am going to show you example, but I want to pay you attention. Look at my mouse. This is planet Mars. We'll talk about it in other lessons also. And this is the house number 12. 12. So Mars is in the house number 12 under the sign of Leo. Leo is ruling house number 12. So remember this red line over here, New York is right here when Mr. Donald Trump was born, 10:54 a.m. So his actual birth sign is 29 degree 48 minute Leo. Lot of people make mistake that if somebody is date is 14 June. They say, no, I am Gemini. What does it mean? It means Sun is in Gemini. This is Gemini. The planet Sun was in Gemini. That what does it mean? It will only tell you about your personality, little bit about yourself. That's it. But your actual birth town will predict your life events and your future, past, present and future. So Mr. Donald Trump was born under Leo. His birth sign is Leo, 29 degree 48 minutes when he was born, 10:54 a.m. Now I am going to change this time and I want to show you something. Just look at this figure. Mars is here in the 12th house and Mr. Donald Trump is 29 degree 40 minute Leo. Leo is the actual birth sign. I am going to change it. Let's see. Mr. Donald Trump sent me a letter, email or message that no, Mr. Rahman, my birth time was 8 a.m. not 10:54. Let's change it to 8 a.m. I will edit it and I will just put 0800 a.m. Date is same, city is same, New York. I cast. Just I change the time of birth. Remember, now this red line is under 25 degree 32 minute Cancer. His actual birth sign totally changed. Before it was Leo, now it becomes Cancer. What is this? And before Mars was in the 12th house, now the Mars is in the second house. This is the second house. Mars in the second house. So if effects of Mars in 12th house are totally different than effects of Mars in second house. Total predictions will totally go wrong. So this is the why this is very important. Now I am again going to change it to the original date, which was original time, which was 10:54 a.m. So you see Mars again from here, it was in the second and now it comes to 12 again. So this is his actual birth sign. So this is the significance and importance of this birth time. Most people know date, most people know city. People always make mistake in birth time and that's why mostly the prediction goes wrong. But if somebody doesn't know their birth time, there is another way and there are another occult subject to calculate what's going on in a person's life. Anyway, thank you for being with me and be with me for the third lesson, because more detail about these Aries, Taurus and zodiac signs of 12 will be coming. We'll show you the glyphs, we'll show you the names of these planets, we'll show you what you can extract from different house, what life events, like in the 7th house is the house of marriage and this is the house of money, number 2. So I will show you, so to keep with me and pay attention. Thank you very much for being with me. We'll see you in the next lesson, the third lesson.